let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lawrence starting with a throw. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Hey, go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. He'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Liking 18. Ready.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
And the Raider first down.
Goal to go. They're passing. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw, Lawrence. That's caught. This is Terrence Ferguson. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Space, left sideline, and it's off to the races. To the house, touchdown LA. The Rams make it a 1-point game. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Offense in a hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds his running back. This is Bashul Tootin. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock. And that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st. So that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Throwing out to the left, Cup. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders break the tie here in the 1st. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Hardman with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it, and he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. To throw here on 1st down. Fires right away, but incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Taken in by Shaheed. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
That is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down. On play action now, Lawrence. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Rams are set to punt. They could really use a good one here. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. They've got 1st down from the 31. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
2nd and 18 at the 22-yard line.
Offense to the line fast. They're going play action. Finds a seam down the middle. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. With Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a confidence.
Touchdown! The Raiders grow their early lead to 13. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. They go with Williams on the counter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Go. 11.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. 21-7 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have second down behind the sticks.
Go, let's go.
Now Lawrence finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Putting a receiver in motion. Lawrence with it on first. He's got it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Lawrence now off the play action. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, Rob.
Up the gut they go with Williams. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the Raiders' 26-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hey, Soko, Silver.
Draw play. This is Williams. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
On red.
Here he goes, third and long. Headed out right. Right side, Ferguson's got it. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Let's go. Go, Reed.
A toss play to Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 20.
Second and 10. Here's a pass. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled for no gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Cougar 19. Panther Street. Panther Street. Jack, hurt.
Second down again to Tootin. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now third and 10.
Third and long for him here. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Rams get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Once again here, second and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Williams fields the pitch. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when he pitch it out to the running back, and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet. Yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing, bro? 3rd and 4 coming up now. Receiver in motion, going left. 3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Complete, it's Atwell. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Chased out to his right. Near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Williams will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. John, well done there.
And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams parlay the interception into points. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Cade. With some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast, trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Buying some time right. Big game downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Count the 60. Count the 60.
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Setting up to throw.
At the 40-yard line.
Throwing the out route complete. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
That's good.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the
1st
snap.
and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working on 1st down. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Number 84.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Tootin gets it from the gun. He has room past the 25. Down the left sideline he goes. And it's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game.
28. Rams 18.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Hardman with a return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
If you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Dose of the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Red on red.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, Lawrence taking a shot deep here. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Raiders take over on his 11th interception of the campaign. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Throwing again on 2nd. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Raider 1st down.
Here's a quick pass, caught outright. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
They are throwing it again. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. But without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing it again here. Buys time, rolling right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead.
Rams 18.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Hardman with a return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Rams are going to have the 1st down. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Has it in close. He's out in the clear. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down.
Trying it left side with Edwards. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Call it 1, maybe 2 yards in the end block. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Hey,
Lawrence now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Drops this one down here for Williams. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Escapes the pocket. And he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got 1st and goal.
Rams 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Williams can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Tootin with it. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
Las Vegas, first down. First down and goal to go.
From the red zone on first. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the third. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This will end up as a touchback.
Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. And they just get the play off. He rolls to his right. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Dan Jackson takes it away. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. The rookie out of Miami with the pick. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Forced out to his right. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and 10.
Shaheed motioning right. Lawrence with it on first. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Lawrence working from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a 21-yard gain. And it brings up an LA first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Red on red.
Lawrence facing third and long. This is complete to Ferguson out left. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Nakua here. He's got it. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. He's got a man left. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. Looking quickly here.
Brings up second and 12 at the Raiders' 32-yard line.
Back to the air, Lawrence. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing the out route complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams parlay the interception into points. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown.
The Rams will line up.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Vacates quickly left side. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Darian Porter.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a two-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defenses stop them.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Trying for the deep ball. Big gain downfield. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead.
Rams 32.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. And we'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Going from the gun here. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Now it's Lawrence. Catch made right side by Nakua. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Completed to his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Rams trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
That's another Rams first down.
Lawrence throwing here. That's caught by Williams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. They've got to keep moving quick here.
Brings up second and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. It's on target to Williams. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
A gain of 15. And the Rams first
From the red zone on first. Brought in close to the 8. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's another Rams first.
Lawrence working from the gun. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. Offense and Lawrence getting ready for this 2-point try.
The Rams will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Raiders 49, Rams 38.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. On the give, it's to Eaton. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the option, it's Scatterboot. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate.